it might get hideous. Why so serious? Change can tear some. Never mind, I forgot where I came from. Like wolves in the darkness, we've adapted to blindness. Fall asleep with the sirens out. There's blood on my hands. Somebody save me from myself. I'm off with the meds and it might get hideous. Why so serious? Run for your life, cause it might get hideous. Why so serious?
Okay. So this is going to be a quick one. The goal of this is to make a update schedule. I figured I was definitely thinking about doing this off stream, but then I realized it's very complicated. I shouldn't say that. It's like intermediate level complicated. But it is definitely doable and it's super useful. So we're going to be introducing a couple of built-in C# stuff, as well as, I'm not sure, I don't think any of it is like locked to Unity, so this is really just C#. But it's pretty cool, right? So we're relying on a couple of things. This is why I say it's intermediate. And even then, there's like stuff that I'm still testing out because I don't remember it. But basically, we're going to be combining a few things. One is a wrapper class that is called WeGraph, and another thing which is interfaces, right? And I'm pretty sure if you've been with me for a while, you know what interfaces are, and how I like to use them. But we're going to be using them in a slightly different way today. So this shouldn't be too long. I'm thinking probably it's going to take like an hour to put together the whole thing at most, hopefully. Alright, let's try it. Oh, and the problem that, so like most things, when you're coding something, it's probably because, oh, what's up, man? Don't worry about it. I'm gonna be here for a little bit, so you can say it now if you want to. So, what I'm gonna be taking care of is, the problem that this is trying to solve is sometimes you create POCOs, right? Plain old C objects, which are really good for handling data. And you want to have functionality in them that is reminiscent of the timetable that exists maybe on like a mono behavior. But what happens if that mono behavior gets destroyed? POCO will still remain. Thus you have a memory leak. Especially if you have something like the POCO having some type of scheduler conflict, or an existence of a scheduler that is recognizing it. It might be maybe an array, a list, something. That thing should be gone, but it's still there. So one way to handle it is to inform the manager of the POCO, and then have the manager handle removal, and then inform the POCO that it should be removed, and you handle the whole deregistration process. The other way to handle it is using WeGraph, so let's get into it. We're going to be creating 2 classes. That's what makes this code super easy to use. And you can follow along and drag and drop it into your own project. This code should be not unique to this project alone. So this is one of those streams where it's going to be pretty useful for whatever project you're making. Okay, we're going to put our update scheduler on our mono behavior, or sorry, our manager. We don't really need to inform the game manager about it. It's not that important. Well, I mean, it is important, but it's not something the game manager needs to worry about. And the other script that we're going to need is going to be it? Controllers. I guess it would fit under utility. Alright, let's go with a name like this. Object scheduler. Now. What should we name this? Naming is hard. I want to come up with one name because we're going to be using this all over the place. Okay, I got one. I got it. Okay. We're gonna call it dynamic object. Okay, let's open them up. And the other one is update. We call it. Let's call it update system, maybe. No, update scheduler is pretty good. That's what it's doing. Okay. The update scheduler is a mono behavior, for sure. And the dynamic object is just a plain old C object. Is it? Good. Okay. Let's start with this real quick. We just need. This is only. I think it's only going to have one call in it. Very simple script, but it's doing a lot of heavy lifting. So let's do it this way.
A broken dreamer is your mind. All the scars, let's leave them behind. We light the world up now, let us fire in your eyes. To the darkness, into the night. A broken dreamer is your mind. All the scars.
I think I'm going to actually go with the from now on, whenever I do one-off scripts like this that are just useful for people to put into their projects, I'm going to go with this type of naming schematics, just so it's easier for folks when they... just so folks can figure out which videos are just like one-offs of stuff that you can just grab. As far as the sauce for your wings goes, I'm a General Tao guy, or General So, or however it's pronounced. So anything like that, usually just, and with maybe with some like peppers and whatnot, but they don't have those types of sauces. So go with tartar. Static register. It is. It absolutely is. Okay, so now this is a little bit different. We're going to be wrapping this in week. Week. In a week reference. In a week reference. Or maybe we can just do the whole thing on static.
Don't you think we could be different if we could just take it slow, let it go, roll down all the windows, feel the wind rushing through, hear the music, take the groove. Don't you know all I'll ever really wanna be is a connected high, you and I, pinnacle climactic vibe. Show me yours, I'll show you mine. You don't have to pretend we're shy. Let's forget the 9 to 5. I just wanna
You know what? No, let's do it this way.
Let it go, roll down all the windows.
Okay. Okay. One sec. Invo. Try new week. Does that work? Holy cow, that's how it works. Ah, that's pretty cool. I thought it worked differently. I thought it worked like this. Oh, it does. Okay. So you can use either one. That's pretty cool. Yeah, okay.
Don't you wish we could be out of sight, out of mind? Take my hand, don't go slow. I'm chasing the afterglow. Dance with me while the beat.
Nice. Okay. The week reference is useful for a couple of things, but really what we're using it for is to make sure that when we do this call on it, where is it? The try get target. This will check to see if the original version of this target still exists or not. This is the streaming info part, right? So if we have this, well, you'll see it. Let's actually build it. So we can get away with just doing this then, I think. Nope. Okay.
Lately you don't feel like yourself, and you kinda hate it. You suppress all of the thoughts in your head and say it's complicated. You hide your pain, but
Okay,
I can see
so now we're going to create an optional ability to unregister.
okay, but you're barely breathing. Don't you walk away. 'Cause I feel you getting lost, I feel you trailing off. Feel it in your words when you say there's nothing wrong, there's something so.
Now, why are we doing it this way? This is just so I don't have to make like a singleton out of this.
Tell me what's been going on. Tell me what's been going on. I was so caught up thinking about myself, never took time to listen. Couldn't see that you were going through hell, now you're cold and distant. You say you're fine, but your heart is bleeding. Feed me those lines, but they lost the meaning. I know something isn't right, see the demons in your eyes. I know you're afraid. I feel you getting lost, I feel you
Found a sweet looking recipe. I'm doing... Oh, cool beans. But you're not going to succeed if the goal is to try to make me hungry. You're not going to succeed. I already had my cup of noodles for today. Nice. Alright, so this is our registration process. So now we just need the collections that are going to handle this. So in this case, this is a update scheduler. So we're going to do 4 updates. Well, probably 6. 3 of them are going to be batched updates. 3 of them are going to be just regular updates. Alright? So that means that we need 2 collection types. One for batched and one for just the plain object. So let's, I guess, yeah, let's make those collections. So they're going to be list. We're going to do it is I serialize. Well, in this case, yeah, we got to do I serializable. I'm debating. Yeah, okay, yeah. Let's do iserializable. Okay, there it is. Okay, this is just the list of all of the registered objects. And then we're going to have the batcher. So let's make the batcher real quick. Let's do it at the very top. We're going to do a lot of stuff up here, actually. So we're going to do public. Actually, let's make it private. Right? And so now each batch should just have a list of iserializable. One sec. Yeah, we're going to do iSerializable. Makes more sense. And we're going to give this a public. There. Let's not do this one for now. We're gonna implement that later, because I gotta try to remember how to do it. But this is just a way to handle it inside of a collection, so the collection will know. But let's not worry about that yet. I have enough on my plate trying to put together how this is supposed to be set up. Okay, so then now that we have that, we can do a list of update batch.
I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
And we can get rid of T, because we already know that it's going to be iSerializable.
Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinny.
Alright, let's make the interfaces. Actually, let's make them out here. It'll give us a clearer picture of what we need to do in a second. So public interface, and it's going to be update. This goes I update handler. Yeah. And in here we will just have void
hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption.
So I think I need to do it this way, otherwise it will show up. So we don't want it to show up unless we actually are ready to implement it. Alright, we'll do these 4 for now. I don't want to spend a lot of time on this, because I don't think we're going to do late update. IDE, brother. There we go. It was just doing its own thing at that point. Okay, good. Got it. Okay, we're good. So now let's we have the enable, we have the collection types. So let's set up the parameters. So since this is going to be in our inspector, we can probably just do this. This is mostly for the batcher. Right, so that's 250 items that are allowed. Would that be good enough? Let's cap it. We're gonna go with 30. And let's bring this up to 100. Right, so we can now have 3,000 different items running in batches. That's a good number. Okay. Let's change this initial. Actually, let's make this max and leave that one initial. Okay. So we just need to make a method for this. First one should be pretty simple. If registered return. Otherwise, and okay, this one's a little bit tricky, but we'll try.
the flame ignite. Let the flame ignite. They like to judge me before they get to know me. But while you're joking, I was getting me some money. Flying across the country, now they're flying for me. Broke a record back in Donny, that's a different story. Don't ask me if it's wrong or right. This for the lies you've been leading all my life. And you better run and hide. I'ma let the flame ignite.
Yeah, okay, so we need to fill out update batch. We can't use, I mean we could, but we have to fill this out. We need to get this working. So, I'm gonna just start typing and comparable. Hoping that this thing comes to my mind. Okay, so we need to return an int. We know that the other is going to be an update batch. I guess we can pass that in here. Yep, there we go. So we just need to do return compare to count. Is that it? Yep, there we go. Okay. Okay. That should be fine now. It's been a very long time. I think like last year, October was the last time I used compared to. Call it triad instead.
Qui je suis, putain. Va falloir que je me lève. Que je recommence à zéro.
Yep, okay. That should do it. So now with this done, we can get this part done. Right? Because you kind of need that. So whenever we do this, we're going to want to call, we want to sort it. So this is the thing with iComparable. We can just call sort on it now because we've override, well, not overridden, override. We've added this to it. It does magic under the hood. That's what I call it. So it would be, where is it? Batcher, where is it? Update batch. Okay.
I found you in a crowded, empty place. You felt familiar, but I didn't know your face. As we're standing in the room, the roar of the silence
Hello, Ezreal. So now we're going to just do a batch.try_add, and we will try to add the object and the number over here. Where did we set it? The max batch content. There we go. How are you doing, Azriel? All right. Yeah. So we want to do if this, and if we did that, then we just return. So this is one of my one-off series, or this is going to be the beginning of my one-off series, where I just develop a piece of code that can be used in just about any game. I do have this game being developed, which I just got running today, which is awesome. Well, I fixed it up so that way it's running. I'll show it off a little bit. This is just the combat portion. If it allows me to show it off, it looks like it froze. Don't tell me Unity froze. Oh, there we go. I don't know what that was about. Might be my PC. Or it could just be Unity. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I disconnected Magic, but it's there. But I just got this working. Well, I got the body part system. It was working before, but then I changed a lot of stuff and got the body part systems working properly. But yeah, we're not back to fixing the full combat scale. And as you can see, enemies will even attack each other, so it's not completely set up quite yet. Right now I'm just making this one off because, so what's the use case for this? Or rather the problem that I'm trying to solve? When we're developing, sometimes we don't want to use mono behavior, right? Like, we don't need this object to exist in the scene and be visible or do things in the scene that we can see exactly, right? We don't want to make it a component. So what I'm doing is creating an update scheduler that we can then just call through an interface. And then once we call it on any object in an interface, it will then give an update schedule to any object, no matter where you have it in your code. You just need to do something like I update handler, and suddenly you'll have something that you can implement. So this is one of those, sometimes I have a lot of live stream videos. So some of them are just me developing the game, some of them are just me doing other things. And so I'm trying to make this one more about this one piece of code. And so people can just go on this, yoink it, and throw it into their own project and be happy. That's the idea. Okay, let's be good programmers. So here we're just going to create. I don't know if you guys want me to be commenting about like what I'm doing, if that helps with the explanation, or if you just want me to shut up and let the music run. Okay, there we go. And thank you for that. I'm glad you liked it. Oh, yeah, I made a game long ago. If you want to check it out, it's on the game on Jolt, Bonetail. And yes, it's free, but your game looks fun and cool. Bonetail. I'll check it out right now. Let's see what's going on with it. Sorry about that. I guess I just missed part of your message. It's an app. Where is it? You said it's on itch, is it? Game on Jolt. Jolt. Wow, it's gotten a lot of traction. I feel like tons of people are playing it. It's from 2017, 2024. It's been updated. You are devoted, sir. If this is the same game. Alright, I'll check it out in a bit. After I finish streaming, I'll look into it. Okay. Actually... There you go. Enjoy some bombs, sir. Alright, let's get back to work. Alright, so now that we've made the batcher, we just need to track the index. So let's do this. So we need to make two of them. We need to make one for... and one for... my brain. Give me a second. Let's do this first. Private, void, update. Since we got this much done, let's actually go back to our dynamic object real quick. This is probably I think, the only line of code that's going to be in this. It's this. There. So that will now hook us into the system whenever we create an object. And once we construct this. and that'll give us access to, basically, we inject that piece, or whatever we're doing, into this code now. Oh, what am I doing? No. There we go.
Visions of you.
A blood red sunrise dawning, while we always up to the next day morning. And with all the chemicals worn out, made me feel good now. I be drowning in you, so thirsty. Couldn't care less how much it hurts me. Alright, but I'ma bite back now. Make you fall back. I keep going back to you. No more, no more, no more, no more. I keep going back to you. No more, no more. You're like a bad habit. You're like a bad habit. Back to you. No more, no more, no more, no more. I keep going back to you. No more, no more. You're like a bad habit. You're like a bad habit.
I could have sworn. I think I'm just typing it wrong. What is it?
All the voices in my head getting louder. They told me not to tell you, but they're itching for the powder. Got that blurry vision, seeing double. Yeah, I love you, but you're all trouble. I'd be lying if I said I didn't love it. Carved a couple holes in my heart, so suck it. And with all the chemicals worn out, falling too far, falling too far. I keep going back to you.
What am I missing here? I could have sworn there was. Is it in iSerializable? No. One sec. I need to test this out.
Battle Fury, Blade Fury.
You know what? We'll make it. If you don't have it, we'll just make it. I don't need you to have it. Yeah, we'll just make it.
Two's company, we're limited. In the end, we lay in the end. I seen the end before the beginning, but I began anyway. I began. 'Cause all it took was a love, and for you to say the quiet down is compromising me now. Is compromising me now. 'Cause I want everything now. Because I want everything now. But the quieting down is compulsory now.
There we go.
She's a itty bitty spider with a itty bitty letter and a string jacket round her waist. When she gets a bite, you better run, you better hide, better prove that you're not worth the chase. Yeah, she might be pretty, but I promise it gets scary. Once she wants your daddy and she finds out where you live. Creeping in the shadows, eating poisoned apples. She's nothing like you ever seen. Her mood goes up and down and round and round, and ain't no telling what she
We know
might
that it's a
do
dynamic
next.
object.
'Cause she's a itty bitty spider with a itty bitty ladder, and she might just come for you. Should always sleep with one eye open. You better keep in mind to always look
Well,
over your shoulder. 'Cause when you think you're safe, just stay awake. She's moving closer. 'Cause she's a itty bitty spider with a itty bitty ladder, and she might just come for you.
in this case, we need to use this.
She's a snake.
So it's I update handler.
On the floor, if you give her time of day, baby, that's your first mistake. She will swallow you whole, for you know you're controlled by a sweetheart criminal. Never thought that she's a itty bitty spider with an itty bitty ladder. You should always sleep with one eye open. You better keep in mind to always look over your shoulder. 'Cause when you think you're safe, just stay awake. She's moving closer. Yeah, she's a itty bitty spider with an itty bitty ladder, and she might just come for.
I guess we can't do that in line. Or maybe we have to do this one first. Nope, we can't do it in line. Okay, that's fine. That would have been cool. Wait, can I do it in line now? Nope, okay. Okay, there we go. It's a little annoying that it's not built in, but it is what it is. I could have sworn they had this here, but there might be like an extended version of this class is what I'm thinking. I just don't know what it is. It might be something underneath this. I don't see any reference to this, but you never know. Okay. So now we just do found.update, handle update. There we go. And that's it. Cool. So we just repeat the process for the other one. So we can just copy this. And basically the same exact thing. Right? So instead, we can just... I think we can get away with just doing it like this. We put 1 in update. Put 1 in fixed update. Okay. And I guess we can do the same thing here. This one's a little bit trickier. A little bit trickier. Because basically, let's just do it. There we go. So batch index. Okay, that looks good. I think we're done. We just need to increment the batch index. So why are we using for loops instead of for each is because we can unregister and register from these objects at any point in time, right? So we need to be able to not worry about resizing, basically. So 4 each cares about that, 4 doesn't. You could also use a while loop if you're feeling particularly peckish. Okay, and then we just throw that in batch update here. That should be it.
We can set the world on fire.
Okay, awesome. So now, let's do the implementation. So this is the whole system, right? We have here our 4 interfaces. We could extend this some more, maybe add in late update to it if we wanted to. But these are our 4 interfaces. We have our private class here, which is going to be for our batching. The trick here is this, compare to, because once we call sort, internally sort is calling compare to. Can we actually open it up and see what it does? I don't think so. Yeah, no. Like abstracted out. That's fine, but that's what it's doing. Okay. We have a triad. We had to make this. I would have preferred if the method had it, but I'm going to look at this one more time so you guys can see how it's done, and can just do it. It's not crazy, right? Wait, no. What's wrong? Where is it? Not in the batch. It's try get. This is add batch. Up right here. So I just made a helper for this. It's just a public static bool try get. We pass in the generic over here. First we set this to default, so we don't have to worry about it giving me squiggly lines. We check if it's valid. I wonder. Cool. This doesn't work anymore. Sure. Just do this. Okay. Yeah, we're what we gotta do. Okay. Oh, wait. I think we...
I'ma break your neck.
This is just me experimenting now. Sorry about that. Give me a second.
Yeah, it's your boy Shits. Let's go. 2 a.m. sipping on some Hennessy. Cruising down Rodeo on my 2C. Spent a couple racks on some dope shit. I got them boys lit and that's just what it is. You wanna get inside, but you gotta know the price. I'm about to take what's mine.
Yeah, no, we can't do it. My brain doesn't work like that. Okay, Mike. Okay, so it's a computer thing, not the... Okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah, that's the best we can do with it. So yeah, we just set it to default so we don't get squiggly lines. We check to see if whatever we put in here actually matches. If it does, then we do that. And then if it doesn't, then we can just return false here. It doesn't matter if it's alive or not. We failed at this point. Okay. That's the only thing that I don't like. I had to make that myself. I would rather have provided something that you guys could just use right off the bat. Anyway, so let's now grab a class that could possibly use this. I think I have like a fire damage. There we go. Yeah, this is, I think, an effect. Right? Can't do that. There we go. Okay, so now we should be able to do something like this. So like now in Airfloat, we have, I think, a coroutine or something. Right. So here we have to do something like a fixed update. I guess in game effect, we might have... Yeah, here we go. And these are being called from the manager. Right? The manager of this is what's calling these fixed updates. I don't want to do that anymore. Right? Like if I go to the manager for this class, the thing that has it, every frame it's basically just calling fixed update on these. I don't want to do that because that's piggybacking off of the actors update loop. That character's update loop. Now there's benefits to doing that, for sure. Right? There's certain benefits to doing that. But sometimes we might not want to use that. So let's go back to the Airfloat. So Airfloat might be a good example of when we don't want fixed update to have control over the character's movement. So we're going to do this. Where we go. I forgot what I even named it already. One sec. Update scheduler. I update handler. Or I fixed update handler. Right? And actually, let's let it force us. We're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna make it force us to implement it. Alright, so now it's a contract. Save. This should give me some red squiggly. There we go. And I could just do it like this. Where the heck did it put it? I don't even know where it put it. Oh, it's at the bottom. Okay. So we're just going to do this for now. Debug.log. This should work every frame. Right? And so now when I hit play, as soon as I start attacking the enemy, oh yeah, we have to get rid of this. As soon as we attack the enemy, we should get the floating effect going, I think. There we go.
I never thought I'd feel like this.
Oh, that's why. There we go. Forgot to do that. Okay, now we should do it. What is this? We'll implement this in a second. We forgot to implement the batch count. Yep, there we go. Awesome. Pretty cool. Okay. So now that we know that registration is working, let's put that there. I think we also have an unregister method. Yeah, okay. We didn't make it, and that's fine for now. Oh yeah, so what's the benefit of this? Since these are weak references, they'll delete themselves from their collections. I don't have to worry about the deletion process after this. That's the benefit. Where the heck is it? Did I delete it? Yes, I did. Holy cow, that's a lot of objects. How many objects did we allow? 3,000. Okay, we're good. So technically, I don't think we're going to implement this. Because this is 7. That was fun. Okay. Interesting.
Thin ice, walking on my own. Playing nice, should I let it go? You said that it would change.
Interesting.
But you're going home and I'm
What the heck is this?
But you would never know that I'm
When we register a dynamic object, we reference. And then we store it over here. So is it crying because we didn't do this? Or is it?
Countdown, feel the ticking in my ears. No, is it near
Wait.
the end?
Is
Fade
this?
out till I disappear.
And now it's here.
Look the other way, you meet you face to face. Words they float away when
I'm about to crash out. Like, I knew I looked and then I saw it here. And then when I went back the second time to look, I got a different class with the same name.
afraid the things you say, hiding numbers to my days. What it feels
I have to flip out on this thing.
yourself, things will never be the same.
Okay. Yeah.
You are an amazing ball of light, circling this heart you set alight. Open up, don't you know who you are? Electric, your eyes are filled with stars.
Okay, now that other part should work.
Should I ever tell them how I really feel? Should I ever tell them how I really feel?
Wait.
Should I ever tell them
Not
how
here.
I really feel? Should I ever tell them how I
Guess we have to do it twice after all.
Should I ever tell them how I really feel?
That doesn't make sense. It inherits this. Alright.
Should I ever tell them how I really feel? Swimming in sand, take my hand, I'll know that we focus. My sun, my music, my regrets.
There we go.
One of us seems to circle the other. As you go, you remain a stranger to
So
me,
now this should work fine.
to you.
Get rid of this.
But our pieces left uncovered. I'm thinking about four-leaf clovers I've got.
So there were two different versions of it, apparently. I thought it was the same version, just one with and without the, Oh, they're literally two different classes with the same name.
Watches the breeze, mine's gold and smoke that you've stolen. Feels like it's my fortune that you
We got I think if we hold forward, we no. So the way that this works is that just by holding left click, I attack. Then if I like press a direction away, then I will either do, well, it should be, I thought it was going to be a knock up. I guess it's just a knock down when I'm in the air. Right? So the way the game works overall is that, so there's 3 attacks. There's 1, 2, 3. And then if I hold a direction, when I do, so if I hold a direction, I'll do an alternate attack on the attack, right? So on the first attack, if I hold a different direction, I'll do an alternate version of the first attack. Second attack, same thing, and the third attack, a different thing. Third attack is the launcher. There's a total of 6 attacks on the ground. Now the difference is that alternate attack, you can just sit there and just mash with your regular attacks, and this will actually just build up your EP gauge over time, more quickly over time, which helps with dealing when you go to deal damage, because the higher this gauge is, like let's say I'm using, see the colors are here. So these are fire. These colors represent the fire color. So basically it's always by ratio. So this is always going to outnumber the other colors that I have, but the total amount of energy can go down, right? So let's say this represents 300 and I have 600 energy, and 50% of it is basically fire at that point. It's just going to remain at 50%, no matter what. It's just that the total amount of energy will go down the more stuff that I use that consumes energy. So yes, it's 50%, but if your total energy is 100, the amount of power that you can devote to your next fire attack, or that'll be added towards your next fire attack from your fire element, would be 50 instead of 300, right? So that's how it works. So when you do your alternate attacks, that's when you consume energy. And then when there's different stuff. So like I disabled magic, but magic will also do the same stuff. I have it on right click, but I turned it off for whatever reason. As well as finishers. So like if you watch like one of my other videos where I was like working on a completely 3D version of this, you'll see that I have like these attacks where, like, for example, like with the sword, a massive sword came out and then stabbed into the ground. So stuff like that. Those are like your finisher attacks, right? So those will also consume a ton. But yeah, just holding left click will just let me auto attack like that. And the combos will go up, and my gauge will continue to build up as I do that. And then once I'm ready, I just go like that, or like... Of course, air combos aren't everything, right? But they're pretty cool. Actually, it was so there's another streamer named Roman who, well, he used to stream, stopped streaming now, but he's the guy who actually, so it'd always been like something in my head, can I do air combos? And I said, you know what, might as well I try, right? Because I've seen 3D games do air combos before, but not very well, a lot of them. Well, I shouldn't say not very well, more like they felt kind of just like mechanical in a way. And I just wanted to find out, why do they all have to feel kind of mechanical? Like, it feels like the enemy ends up at this exact same spot and you're going to end up at the exact same spot. So I just decided to explore that, and I found the reason why. So I'm going to be changing this a bit to be more mechanical in that way. It's right now though, it's very freeform. Like I can just effectively, I'm like flying around this guy. But the problem is that my attacks are not consistent. So like you'll see that I accidentally, or it could just be a skill issue, but like sometimes I'll hit him, but I'll hit him at an angle, and he'll get too far away from me. Right, and that'll just mess up the combo. So I'm not sure. There might be a middle ground here. Okay. We weren't even doing this. Okay. Oh, whoops. There we go. Okay, so airfloat is registering. What the heck is going on here? Oh, I think I'm just too close. Something is very wrong here. Whatever. I don't know. That's a different problem to fix. But we are getting airflow. We are getting here. Oh, that's why. Whoops. Yep. There we go. Now it should work. Oh, let's get rid of this. We forgot to change that back to... Nandaria. Did I call it correctly? Oh, I think we forgot to put them... Yeah, we forgot to put them in here. Oops. Which one are we calling? Yeah, we're calling fixed update, so that's why. We just... Hey, I'm gonna give myself a pass on that. I am, like, half asleep, so, yeah. Okay, now we should see it work. Fine, we're gonna see this whole thing explode. There we go. Boom. Pretty cool. So now we can give everything in our game an update loop. And all we have to do it is implement one of these. Pretty cool, huh? So if we do something like update handler, then we're going to need to implement.
You won't find the light in the smoke and mirrors. You're screaming my name, we're lost in the haze. Baby, tell me
Yeah, like that.
entertained. They're
Awesome.
saying my name, calling me insane. I'm running like a bullet to the brain, 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 brain. Welcome to the carnival, the freaks are out to play. Shut your eyes, get up, crazy with the games to play. Welcome to the carnival, you're free to make mistakes.
Can we do that? No. All right, that's it. That's the entire script. If you follow this, you'll be able to create your own update scheduler on any script, Poco or otherwise. Whenever you use it, it will store your information on weak references. And I'm happy because now I don't need to use this. Where is that tool script? I'm gonna just delete it, but yeah, we don't need it. So to start off, we created our interfaces that we're going to be handling updates to. We over here. I wonder. I don't think this works, but let's find out. It does work. Now, how can we use that?
What does it mean to be happy? Cause it looks like we all don't know. Glass half full or empty. Man, we just putting on a show. Try to look to the heavens to tell us things that we beg to know. Like what did the song mean? There's no tomorrow. Oh, you know, I try to find a purpose in my life to drive me, to guide me. Oh, doctor, I feel dead inside.
Really? See if this works. I don't think it will work. I think is going to check the topmost. Oh, it should work. When we did the check on the type originally, I don't know. We should have done a check on that. Let me see. We can actually do it here. Unless I deleted it. Yeah, I deleted it. Okay. I mean, we could just run it and find out if it's going to work or not, right? So let's just do that. Oh, yeah, we don't need this. This was interesting, but we don't need it. What are you crying about? Oh, yeah, these are gone. So now these want me to implement something. Yeah.
even if you try so hard, we're never gonna get this far. We're never gonna get this far. Trust me. And even if you try so hard, we're never gonna get this far. We're never gonna get this far. Trust me. Just let me see where I could be if destiny would take me flying. God, I'm falling like all these stars covered up by the dark, facing away. And even if you try so hard, we're never gonna get this far. We're never gonna get this far. Trust me. And even if you try so hard, we're never gonna get this far. We're never gonna get this far. Trust me.
Bear with me, but yeah, this is gonna look very ugly. This is gonna look super ugly. Well, let's take a couple steps back. Will this work? This iserializable. I see what I did. Okay, well, I mean, we got it working before, but now we're just trying to be fancy. And I could possibly stop here, because the solution to get it to work the way that I want it to work with generics doesn't actually mean it's going to work better. The way that I had it works good enough. But now I'm trying to get super fancy with it for no reason. Should we get fancy? Or should we call it a win and call it a night? I'm super unsold on this idea of going full in. All right, let's get fancy. Okay. First, we need to create a base class for this. Right.
I got a piece of my heart that's covered in gold. You know I'm one of a kind, or so I've been told. No matter where we go, I know we're gonna make it. No matter where we go, I know we're not alone. We face it all cause now we know that we can take it. We face it all cause we go big or we go home. Dance like you made it, you found it all. This is paradise. Dance like you made it, you found it all. This is paradise. This is paradise. This is paradise. Yo! Don't be afraid to let go, just a little bit more. Taking the heavenly glow, we've come to adore. No matter where we go, I know we're gonna make it. No matter where we go, I know we're not alone. We face it all cause now we know that we can take it. We face it all cause we go big or we go home. Dance like you made it, you found it all. This is paradise. Dance like you made it, you found it all. This is paradise. This is paradise. This is paradise. This is paradise.
No, I can't take the silence. Now I find comfort in the rain. Tell me who can I rely on when those I love cause me pain. She dreams of you, she calls your name at night. I'm frozen in the snow, can't win this fight. This is heart robbery. This is heart robbery. This is heart robbery. This is heart robbery. This is heart robbery.
No, I don't recognize us anymore. Baby, your love used to be my cure. He was here
charm. I hold you close in the night in my arms. And when we open our eyes, my worries fade away. 'Cause you gave me your heart in the light of day, in the light of day. And when we open our eyes, my worries fade away. 'Cause you gave me your heart in the light of day, in the light of day. Sweet delight, you are my lucky charm. I hold you close in the night in my arms. And when we open our eyes, my worries fade away. 'Cause you gave me your heart in the light of day. Sweet delight, you are my lucky charm. I hold you close in the night in my arms. And when we open our eyes, my worries fade away. 'Cause you gave me your heart in the light of day, in the light of day. Sweet delight, you are my lucky charm. I hold you close in the night in my arms. And when we open our eyes, my worries fade away. 'Cause you gave me your heart in the light of day. If the sky's breaking down, if the lightning comes to strike, I'll be the projection on the wall that it lights. I can't saw line, just look into the sky and follow the light. My fate in my own hands, gleam in my eyes. Give me the thunder, hear the thunder, cozy thunder, right now. Give me the thunder, hear the thunder, cozy thunder, right now. Give me a Don't feel stressed at all, overcame my fear. I feel so comfortable, my mind's clear. Moving to the sun, running from the storm. Patience decide once you walk through the dawn. Hear the thunder, cozy thunder, right now. Give me the thunder, hear the thunder, cozy thunder, right now. I can feel it in the air, and I hide myself 'cause I'm scared. Your change over time, and guess who was right? Your parents told you could make everything alright. You want to be different, but you're still ignorant. You want to have control. You run away from home, desperately looking for strength. No place you can go, no one to stand by your side. Too scared to get help. You want to have control. You work through the night, through the night. Your change over time, and guess who was right? Your parents told you could make everything alright. You want to be different, but you're still ignorant. You want to have control.
Nothing could have prepared me for the high stakes heartbreak that
that surrounds me. You want me, you won't let me go. So I burn slow. I can see you coming like a wildfire. I'm just the fuel, baby, you're the lighter. If I'm not careful, you'll burn right through my soul. Burning like a wildfire, dying on myself. How will I know if I'm ready? The demons unleashed from your mind hold me steady. Cause you want me, you won't let me go. So I burn slow. I can see you coming like a wildfire. I'm just a fuel, baby, you're the lighter. If I'm not careful, you'll burn right through my soul. Burning like a wildfire. Careful, you'll burn right through my soul. Burning like a wildfire, dying on myself. I can feel you coming like a wildfire. I'm just the fuel, baby, you're the lighter. If I'm not careful, you'll burn right through my soul. Burning like a wildfire, dying on myself.
You've been on my way since day one. I wait every day since summer. But the only thing I'm missing, only thing regretting is losing you. I'd rather be since day one. I did it all not too wrong. But in every goddamn racing, I find a demon deep inside my mind. So baby, now we up. Yeah, we're making everything that we got. And every time we dizzy or drunk, rise you cut and say no more. Only ci vorrà. Never meant to say sorry. Si prefieres llámame cuando quieres just call me. Si me ves, con que no te esté vibrando el móvil. Si te vas un retorno, tú cambiaste el entorno. Do you wanna return now? What you want, what you need from me. Que me falta por decir. Piensa, dímelo a mí. Yo no sé nada de ti. What you want, what you need from me. No hay más nada que decir. For now, let's say I'm about to blow up. Say I'm about to blow up. Can't find my way back to you. I'm lost again. I don't wanna run from all of this. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. So break me. I'm falling hard, don't help me. I've been gone. Say the things you're holding on to. I know you wanted to feel at home again. You stay awake on your own when you're feeling hopeless. So call my name again. So break me. I'm falling hard, don't help me. I've been I feel a change, something within my heart. I didn't know I could feel like this. for love. You
Okay.
give me wings, how you lift me up.
Again, we didn't have to do all of this, but we're doing it. I don't know what... So, I know this will work in the end. I just don't know what it's going to look like in the end. And it's a weird place to be. But I know that it's going to work. And it's going to work well. It's just... don't know what it's going to look like. I just have like a foggy idea.
Es el sueño el motor, son las metas a alcanzar. Siempre hay que descubrir la manera de vivir. Este lugar, esta tierra, tiene tanto que ofrecer. Es el sueño el motor, son las metas a alcanzar. Siempre hay que descubrir la manera de vivir. Este lugar, esta tierra, tiene tanto que ofrecer. Tiene tanto que ofrecer. Tiene tanto que ofrecer.
Keep coming back like Jason. I can make him scream like Craven. Maybe I'ma snap like Batman. Leatherface with this all, don't face him. Blade to the neck, no shaving. Pandora's box, damnation. The police can't save him. They always trip when you chase them. They always trip when you trip when you trip. They always trip when you chase them. They always trip when you trip when you trip. They always trip when you chase them. They always trip when you trip when you trip. They always trip when you chase them. They always trip when you trip when you chase them. Damnation.
We were playing with fire. Everything turned to dust. When we aimed to fly higher, we got lost and dragged each other down. We kept running from the shadows in the night, realizing it was not worth the fight. Moving on alone was what felt right, 'cause we were never meant to be. Dum dum da dum day, dum dum da dum day, dum dum da dum day. 'Cause we were never meant to be. It feels good, a new beginning. We are free at last, living life just like we're supposed to. Goodbye to the past, letting go of the darkness that kept tearing us down. Had to hit the rock bottom to understand that we weren't meant to be. We kept running from the shadows in the night, realizing it was not worth the fight. Moving on alone was what felt right, 'cause we were never meant to be. Dum dum da dum day, dum dum da dum day, dum dum da dum day. 'Cause we were never meant to be.
I wake up kicking myself. Exhale cause I heard it helps. But same old way I felt, resting on my shoulders. Cold night in a sleepless bed, white eyes with a glaze of red. I'm going round and round, it won't let me out. Sing when I swim, I'm drowning in. I sing when I swim from the pressure in my. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you're feeling inside. Just gonna take you out of my mind. And I gotta wake up without myself tomorrow. Try to confront every wall that you said. Even after you left, all this gap turned out to become a sorrow. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you feel inside. Just gonna take you out of my mind. You gotta sit in your eyes. Try to confront the skies. Can you feel my outside? But when the night fell, all my thoughts went to sleep. It gets harder to breathe, and I got marked by your eyes now and forever. Your decision, your lies, dancing with the disguise. When my hatred will rise, we'll realize that we're never meant to be together. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you feel inside. Just gonna take you out of my mind. You gotta sit in your eyes. Try to confront the skies. Can you feel my
Alright, let's see if this works. Before we do that, let's make sure it still has this. So we should see test successful. Oh, wait. I think we forgot to change how we forgot to set up the registration together. Oh, it still works.
There was always a longing for more, a deeper connection, was disconnecting from the source within. There were parts of my core, senseless and frozen, wisdom hidden, locked up in my soul. Oh, now it's the time to realign, reconnecting my foundation, reunite. Oh, I'm digging, got my
Alright,
feet
follow the
on
flow.
solid ground.
Register.
No more levitation.
Okay.
There was always a longing for more, a deeper connection, was disconnected from the source within. There were parts of my core, senseless and frozen, wisdom hidden, locked up in my soul. No more levitation. No more levitation. No more levitation. Levitate. No more levitation. Levitate. No more levitation. Levitate. No more levitation. No more levitation. There was always a longing for more, a deeper connection, was disconnected from the source within. There were parts of my core, senseless and frozen, wisdom hidden, locked up in my soul.
Alright, it works. So now we have a even better way of hooking it in. All we have to do is just put this in. I fixed up the handler, and that's it. We're done. Once we implement this, we now have we've now attached a safe update method to whatever plain old C object we want anywhere in our project. I'll just go back to the script one last time so it can be copied. That's why I did this. Okay. So the process is you just got to make a class like this first. And similar to like what you do with mono behavior, everything is going to inherit this. So if it's something that is not a mono behavior, it's got to inherit this. If it is a mono behavior, you wouldn't even need to use this anyway, because you have your own update. Unless you want to use it for the batching, right? Then, I mean, if you want to use it for batching, let's go to a mono behavior real quick and see if we can implement this on a mono behavior. This isn't a mono behavior. The manager. Oh yeah. So we probably would do something like dynamic object. Probably something like I mean, it would be, you could do it, but you'd have to do something like this also. So let's say for some reason I wanted to batch, so I could go like iBatch update handler, right? And it'll give me this. Right? And so somewhere down here, it'll use that for me. Right here. And then I would just need to go to, I'd have to make an awake method. Or actually, let's do it on start. Right, and then we have to go update scheduler, register.
What you gonna do with it?
That would be it. So now, in order to get that to work properly, I think what we want to do is this.
I can't take it
There we go.
anymore. My
So
mind's
now,
about
yeah,
to
there we go.
go to war. I need
So
someone
now
to
this
save
will
me
take
from
anything.
myself, to hear me cry when I call out for
Right, and so now this now gives you access to a batched update loop, which is, I mean, I guess if you wanted to batch out stuff, you could do that. But we don't need to. But it's a thing. Yeah. Okay, so the actual script is dynamic object. This is it. I'm curious, can you do this? I don't think you can, but it would be cool if you could. Nope. Okay. For some reason, I feel like you can do something like. Maybe I'm misremembering. Then this is the script now. This is the. I'm not gonna mess with this anymore. I'm pretty much sold on doing it like this, and it's really late. So basically, same thing. We have our four interfaces. we've created a base batch class, abstracted out, so this is mandatory. We have to implement these, and whatever is going to extend it. I made it this way because it dawned on me that if people might want to use this part of the batcher, or this batcher, period, for different things. So we wanted to make this generic instead, and that's why I did this way. We still have this concrete class anyway, and we can still use sort because by comparable on the concrete abstract class. Right? So even if you don't want to use your batcher in this particular case, you can always just copy paste this and put it into something else you want to batch. And this is how you'd have to change this though, obviously. You're gonna run the batch this way. Otherwise, you don't really need run. You could just delete it altogether. This is just for this case. So instead of making this a singleton, we've safely connected it through a Unity action. We didn't actually implement the unregistered. I'll do that another time. It's not really important. So the reason why I'm not sweating the unregistered too much is because this thing unregisters itself automatically anyway. So it's like once you destroy an object, so weak references, once you destroy the weak reference, or the original reference, the weak reference will consider itself moot and it'll wipe itself out.
I'm trying not to let go of my pride, but every time you come back,
on
it's
Awake,
like falling down these
we
lies again.
let's make actually a method for this.
Deep down inside, I just wanna be the one you need. And now I need you by my side. I can't sleep at night. I just get lost in time, leave it all behind. I can't get enough of that I'm enough. Let me be the one.
There we go. Okay, and then on enable, we actually register with this. And actually, let's bring that from awake to start. Okay. Okay.
I'm not a saint, you mad? Your sugar-coated doll is not so pure, my bad.
There we
I
go.
don't give a. You stepping on me and they call my mama, touch you better than that. You're mad.
Alright, so when we warm the batch, we basically just make sure the batch is empty, and then we fill the batch up with its default base amount.
Like that, like
Whatever you set it to, you can set that from the inspector.
I'm not gonna spend the night. I'm
This is where we handle
You
registrations.
got bad things on
Pretty
your
much
mind.
caveman stuff, but
Spit you
it
out
works.
for someone else. Don't act like you're so obsessed with me, with me.
Add batch.
You know that I ain't coming back. I'm sorry.
This will expand the batch as needed.
Do not like that. You're drowning without me. Take it all back, but if you want my sympathy, honey, well, come as a bitch. Get ready for this.
Regular update.
I trust my best, confess. You hate me wearing the pants.
physics update. Yeah, so basically this is just regular update. This is your physics update or fixed update. We just call them in here basically. Vicariously calling it. And that's it. Pretty simple class. But the concept is requires a little bit of experience with dealing with this stuff. We use this. Okay, so if there's questions, I'll answer it. But ultimately, what it comes down to for the batching is just using a modulo to bounce back and then incrementing that up. We have a separate one for each because we don't want to, you know, cross wires. All right, I think that's it. We're gonna call it there. I am satisfied. We're gonna move on. So hopefully this was useful. Okay, have a wonderful night.